A new chapter unfolds today in the Indian automotive industry as Vinfast makes its debut here at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo. Now, why is this debut so special? For that, I will have to explain you what Vinfast is and why the entry of this brand is so special for the Indian industry.
We see a huge potential and a great opportunity for our expansion in India. In India, we enjoy the great support from the government, both at the federal and state level. As a commitment in Paris Climate Change Conference, we also would like to bring here the whole ecosystem in order to support that the transition into a greener future. Therefore, we are not here just to sell the car. We are not here just to sell this product or the other product. We want to come in with the whole ecosystem and with a variety of products in order to cater a different needs coming from different segments of the population of India. So at the end of the day, they all turn into a green and zero net emission of carbon dioxide future.
Now, talking about Vinfast, well, it is a Vietnamese automaker. It's a subsidiary of Vin Group JSC, which is one of the largest conglomerates in Vietnam. Also, if you look at the brand overall, Vinfast is a very futuristic brand. It's focused on sustainability and cleaner solutions for mobility. Why I say that? Well, that is because it is a brand that makes EVs only. It's a pure EV brand. They do not make any internal combustion vehicle. They make only EVs, be it two-wheelers, be it cars, or be it buses as well. Everything electric. So that's the kind of focus they have on sustainability. Now with the India story, well, they will start their India story sometime later this year with two models, the VF7 and the VF6. Both of them being very premium and stylish looking coupe SUVs. I will tell you more about that, but that's not all that Vinfast will get to our country. Going forward, you'll also see a range of two-wheelers from them and a lot more cars across different body styles and sizes, addressing needs for different buyers across different price segments. But the proof lies in the pudding, so let me just give you a quick walk around of the products that are on display here at the expo. This here is the Vinfast VFE34. Now this is a premium hatchback, and well, although it's a hatchback, it's not small. It's 4.3 meters long, and that's why I said premium. It has a battery capacity of 41.9 kilowatt hours. No other specifications for now, but if you look at the overall design, you can see a very smooth flowing design. It's got a lot of good curves and all of it. And when you look at it right from the front to the side and at the back, what you get is a design language that is very harmonious, and at the same time, it's very clean, which goes very easy on the eye. Now, to give you an idea of what Vinfast is capable in terms of design capabilities, well, have a look at this. This is the Wild concept. Now, it's a concept in terms of pickups, but it gives you an idea of what this brand can do with the design. It's not just bold and outlandish, but at the same time, it is futuristic and it's very different from what you see on the market today. So this here is the Vinfast VF7. This, along with the VF6, will mark the debut of Vinfast in the Indian market in the later part of this year, and both of them being very sleek and coupe SUVs. Now this is the VF7. As I said, it's a massive vehicle in terms of physical footprint, but at the same time, it's an electric vehicle, so its carbon footprint is very low. In terms of design, it's got a very nice clean design. It's got a nice futuristic edge to it. But beyond that, you can see it is very sleek, and at the same time, it has a very clean design, which means it will age well. Also, in terms of tech and features, you can expect the best when it is launched. We do not have the exact specifications yet, but when it comes, which will be in the later part of this year, you can expect the very best in terms of power, performance, style, comfort, and safety as well. Now this right here is the Vinfast VF6, much smaller than the VF7, but that also means that it will be more suitable for the mass market. Now, when you look at the design, you can see a lot of similarity between both of these models. But what really impresses me about the design of Vinfast overall is the fact that they completely stand out from their rivals. When you look at the other electric cars in the Indian market, these cars completely stand out in terms of differentiation. So their design is very different from anything else out there on sale. And it's not just a differentiator, in my opinion, it is going to be a key enabler, because we all know design is one of the key things that Indian consumers look at when considering a new purchase. And with this kind of a design, the first impression on consumers is definitely going to be positive.
Indian market is challenging, but at the same time it is inspiring also. To give the confidence about Vinfast brand to general consumer, we are investing here in our manufacturing facility at Thoothukudi.
Completing the display lineup are the VF3, VF8 and the range-topping VF9. All very different, but the VF9 offers a look into the height of comfort and technology that Vinfast is capable of offering. Like I mentioned earlier, Vinfast will also bring in a range of electric two-wheelers to the country, and some of them are already on display here at the expo. Now you can see the diversity in terms of design. You've got scooters that have a nice retro feel to it. Now these include the Evo and the Clara, and you can see how they've got a very nice, easy, subtle kind of a design language, which is very easy for people to accept. On the other hand, you've got something as sporty as the Theon, which is more like a sporty step through. That is aimed more at the dynamic young buyers. And you also have the Fearless S and the Vento. So very different in terms of design, each product catering to a different kind of a consumer. But that's not all, because there's also the Vinfast Dragonfly. Now this is an e-bicycle, and this just shows how capable the company is in terms of its technology. And the idea, like they said, is to bring mobility across spectrums. And that's exactly what you see at the display here, be it the cars which are aimed at different buyers at different price points, or the two-wheelers again aimed at buyers across price segments. One of the highlights about Vinfast is that it's entering the Indian market with a 360-degree approach. This includes local manufacturing, which will be done at their plant in Tamil Nadu. The brand aims to have a high localization percentage in order to ensure competitive pricing and impressive feature offering for the buyers. Also, one thing that differentiates Vinfast is their focus on electric mobility. The entire global product offering by Vinfast is electric only, be it cars, two-wheelers, or even buses. Presently, the brand is working on establishing an extensive sales and after-sales network to ensure easy accessibility for customers. There are also plans to set up an expansive charging network and leverage the existing network using smart software solutions. The display at the Bharat Mobility Global Expo 2025 turned out to be an impressive insight into the technology we'll get to see in the coming months. For sure, Vinfast has got the right design, features, and tech to stir the Indian automotive market and make a lasting impression. All that remains now is the wait for the dynamic VF6 and the VF7 to hit the Indian roads.
We visited the Vinfast, especially VF6 and VF7, and both cars are amazing. Literally, the colors are also awesome, and the design is fantabulous. This Vietnam brand, I believe it will boost the market in the EV sector. A big thumbs up for Vinfast.
So we are at Vinfast Pavilion in Bharat Expo, and it's really superb, and they are allowed us to touch the vehicle. Somehow some of the vehicles are at restricted zone, but yeah, we can at least look and feel and touch them, and you know, there are premium categories of scooters are present over here, and voila, what a superb car it is. This Vinfast is from Vietnam, and they are coming to India with EV cars, and they are going to launch VF6 and VF7 in India very soon, and these cars looks really promising, and I think if they would be 5-star rated certified, it would be good for the company.
So the scooters are pretty interesting because they're, like I said, Vinfast has been looking at practicality, and the scooters seem very practical. They suit the Indian roads and the consumer requirement. I would love to have one of those scooters. In fact, the colors are really different, nothing that we've seen on the Indian roads today.
बेस्ट लगी मुझे विनफास्ट वाइल्ड पिकअप ट्रक जो है, क्योंकि उसमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा बेस्ट लगे डिज़ाइन, और सुसाइड डोर्स हैं वो मुझे काफ़ी अच्छे लगे, एंड जो साइड मिरर्स हैं वो अंदर स्क्रीन दे रखी है वो बेस्ट लगे, और ईवी स्कूटर्स हैं, ईवी स्कूटर्स भी बहुत अच्छा लगे, एक कलर शेड काफ़ी अच्छा है ब्लू वाला।
काफ़ी अलग अलग डिज़ाइन है, काफ़ी अलग अलग मॉडल्स हैं। लिटरली इंडिया की यूथ के लिए बहुत सारे ऑप्शन उन्होंने रख दिए हैं। आई लिटरली कांट वेट कि कब ये सारी चीज़ें मार्केट में आएंगी।
VF6 and Big 7 is going to launch in the India. Definitely there will be high priority of this vehicle. The shape, size, the aerodynamic shape and the characteristics is very good, and definitely that product will launch in the India. Definitely it's rocks.
This both VF7 and VF6 I see Vinfast ki. So this looks more of a futuristic, and I think this can make mark in Indian market, because now the new generation is looking for the new design rather than old keep on repeating design, and EV of course is the future. इतना सारी इन्होंने variety अपनी portfolio दिखाया है, so it looks they are quite ready for to come in Indian market with an aggressive, especially this is the only company which is showcasing both car and two-wheeler both in India at the same time. There are many very limited company. I think no company in India currently is available with both the market.
The VF6 that I can see here in the background looks very sporty, and I can say very good paint quality that I can touch and feel over here.
अभी मार्केट में आगे ईवी का ट्रेंड आ गया है, तो एक से कंपनियों को अपना ईवी में आना है। पेट्रोल डीजल बंद हो रहा है क्योंकि इतने आगे पेट्रोल डीजल की उत्पादन नहीं है, तो अब इस और विनफास्ट तो इतनी ग्रो करेगी क्योंकि इसके डिजाइन, मॉडल और कंफर्टेबल बहुत ज्यादा है।
We are seeing lot of things like scooters are there, then the cars are there, especially that VF3, that's really nice, and also the other cars, the one we saw that it completely opens. So designs are quite nice. I really like them. So I guess cars like these are, I think, the future of India.